So, welcome back, friends. Many of you all sending me messages to make a video on this latest development in the United States immigration policy, where President Donald Trump has announced a new $100,000 annual fee for the H-1B visa applications, which will come into effect from September 21, 2025. Okay, so this substantial rise in the fee that the president has announced on Friday has raised several concerns, and the detailed market analysis shows that it might even surpass the annual salaries of many H-1B visa holders, particularly those who are in entry-level positions, thus causing a large amount of problems to the common man with H-1B visa. Now, every few years, as you know, the H-1B visa is back in the headlines, either as a savior of Silicon Valley or a villain stealing American jobs. The latest proclamation from Donald Trump is going to only add fuel to the fire. Now, by now you must have read these headlines, and there are many interpretations, many people expecting the market open gap down Monday, 800,000 points, and so on and so forth. There are many who believe that companies such as Infosys, TCS, they do not hire as many on H-1B visas, and therefore there's nothing to worry. This video is one which will try and correct and I'll tell you what I believe could be the result of the latest move from President Trump. Following the Trump administration's move to impose $100,000 plus H-1B visa fee, Amazon on Saturday issued an advisory to its employees holding H-1B and H-4 visas, urging them to remain in the United States. And this guidance shortly comes after Microsoft released a similar notice. And so the company says that if you have H-1B status, are in the US, then stay in the country for now. And the others, Amazon recommends that H-1B and H-4 visa holders to return to the United States before 12 a.m. on September 21 Eastern Time. So this is obviously something that is a very serious matter. Now, how is it expected to impact Indians? In 2024, Indians made up 71% of the 3,99,395 recipients of the H-1B visas, with China a distant second at 11.7%. India has consistently held the largest share of H-1B visa holders over the years, with Indians representing more than 70% of this group. Any new restrictions are likely to hit the Indian diaspora in the United States particularly very hard. So it's a very difficult situation. And over the past several years, there is no doubt that the Indian IT firms have significantly reduced their reliance on the H-1B visa, with filings dropping by over 50%. This shift is a result of the ongoing strategy to hire more locally, to invest in automation, and to enhance the global delivery models. While the visa fees may change, the impact on the business will be there for others to see. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that the H-1B visas are non-immigrant visas that allow the US companies to employ foreign workers in specialty occupations such as science, technology, engineering, mathematics, that is STEM, and IT. Now, what is the H-1B visa for those who don't know? I'll just explain, won't take more than half a minute. You will find that it is a temporary work visa in the United States, which allows companies to hire foreign professionals with specialized skills. It was created in 1990 for people with a bachelor's degree or higher in fields where jobs are deemed hard to fill, especially science, technology, engineering, and math. And where the problems can happen is that startups, that is something that can be very dramatically impacted, because they are the people who are dependent on high intellect from various parts of the world. And H-1B visa was giving a very good amount of talent to startups. Now, I'm sure that $100,000 to pay as an application fee for the H-1B visas will create a lot of problem for the startups in the Silicon Valley. And that's where the impact could be maximum. And that the on the other hand, you will find that the senior citizens and those which are in entry level in IT, so senior US citizens, senior IT workers, and new college grads could be beneficiaries of this latest announcement by the Trump administration. So $100,000. Now, many feel that companies such as TCS, Infosys, they have reduced the dependency by a 20% to 50% on the H-1B visas, and they will not be impacted. So the impact on the IT sector, many believe, could be just minimal. So now let me give you my views. Well, it is true that the Indian IT companies, HCL, TCS particularly, have reduced their dependence on H-1B visas, but that does not mean that they have completely done away with. There is time to time, there is a tremendous amount of need for H-1B visas to send people overseas and have them work on the projects. Okay. So that definitely getting people to, specialized people, specialized skills who are, that pool of talent within India to be sent overseas back to the US, that definitely is going to be dramatically impacted. All right. So you cannot say that nothing will happen. This is a blow to the Indian IT industry. Many of them still have many projects where they need people from India to go to the US to work on site. On-site consulting is important because of confidentiality and other reasons. As far as the impact on the market is concerned, and therefore I made this video, the IT industry and IT companies definitely will be bruised by this announcement. There will be an impact on the IT companies and their stock prices. But as you know, market has many ways of functioning. At many points of time, a sector shift takes place. If IT loses, some other sector can gain. It may take time for the sector shift to complete. But at this point of time, I believe that whereas there is a great need to be worried about the Indian IT companies and their valuations, there are certain companies and certain industries whose market capitalization can be a beneficiary, in fact, of this move from the Trump administration. So sector shifts, sector allocations for a good portfolio manager will be something that will come back into focus. All is not lost. To get to know more how the markets could be impacted next week and beyond, do join our Premium Plus, which gives you 8 to 10 days predictions of the Indian markets and also some good multi-bagger recommendations. You can join by WhatsApping us 982-086-1044. Happy investing. Take care.